I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers. With that, let's get you out to Silicon Valley, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, as we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, it was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
The stadium itself might be a bit newer, but it's a rivalry that still burns hot. And here we go, the Battle of the Bay from Santa Clara. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
The thing I like most about Derek Carr's game is not just the right arm and his touch and his ability to find receivers. I think it's his calmness, and I think that transmits itself very well to the rest of the team. They feed off of that, and they go out and play with confidence.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches, what do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to...
180. 56, right there, 56. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That's going to set him back 5 yards. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Counter play with Jacobs. Call it a gain of 12.
Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about let's get off the field and didn't get it done.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen now.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now on 2nd and 13, Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And the 49ers on the defensive side of the football.
Jaworski Tartt came out of Samford University in Alabama. And he is a guy who is an absolute flash at the safety position.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got 4th and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also.
So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. The 49ers have Richie James back deep. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they're led out by a guy who learned from one of the great ones in his first few years in Tom Brady. This is Jimmy Garoppolo.
When you're a backup to one of the all-time great players, if you don't spend time picking that guy's brain or just watching and observing how he does things to increase your game, then you've wasted that time. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is that type of a player. I think those lessons learned have a chance to transmit themselves very well.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on
loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. And these are the guys we're about to see down on the turf in just a moment.
Joe Staley, the left tackle, one of the most respected players in the league, as well as one of the most talented.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The big man, P.J. Hall, had the path to the QB there.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep for the Raiders, Jalen Richard. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Just a yard on the 1st down.
And they can run it back inside later.
Right there, 56.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The reception, extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the
This is Richard. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, let's go.
To throw is Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Short of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see.
2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. It's a 7-yard carry to set them. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
54. Blue down.
Play action. Now it's Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Carr. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Jacobs now. Down at the 2. Broke through first.
180. 54 Mike. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
On 3rd down, Jacobs. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit.
4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
We gonna work.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a 1st down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Garoppolo out wide here to Samuel. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out.
3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll toss it to Coleman. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives.
Comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Fielded at about the 28. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as it's not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now Carr, this complete to Jones. And they'll get it.
Check 56. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up.
On the draw, Richard. And he's got this one across midfield into 40.
For a while, because you know me, I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
Goes without saying, the defense is going to have to adjust to that.
In a big way, and they've got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
Right there, 56.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
On play action, it's Carr. Now this will be caught, Tyrell Williams. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Carr now to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From a yard out. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
For the extra point, Daniel Carlson. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go!
Trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Now Relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Let him go by a little too easily there.
Well, that's what we saw on film, isn't it? His head goes down oftentimes when he goes to punch, when he's trying to block. And when you do that, you can't see your target. He went right past him.
Watch Mike.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it, as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is taken at the 18. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Raiders will take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
180. March 56. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? How about this 1st quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Shotgun now for Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man. The completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Check curls.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Come on, boys. 56. 180. 56. 180. We're good. 180.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Mike's by 4. They can't hang with us.
Operating from the gun, Carr. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination, but the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Carlson now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you've got a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. A pickup of about 3.
Here we go.
And open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Coleman. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it.
I didn't think I'm going to be correct, but I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
He's going to air one out. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
There again.
You can't just neglect him. He's got to touch it and often in order to get maximum out of him. Typically, these types of backs, it's the accumulation of carries, and that's when you see the damage as the game goes on.
Yeah, let's see. They're going to try to get him into the flow.
Hey, down. 185. 56.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
2nd and 5 now. Carr, quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Flexing his muscle at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Josh Jacobs. 61 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Down. 180.
Mike's 56. You don't know no better.
280.
On first down, Carr. He completes it to Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. In for the score. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Now he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And down he goes at the 49. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
What we got? What we got?
Here's Coleman on the toss. That one a first down pickup of 8.
All day, baby. Let's go.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Coleman.
Get there.
Call it a gain of 4 on following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Army.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. Fighting his way down to about the 35. Niners on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
We got 4.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. This score will stay right where it is. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And with the day he's having, as we look at some of these highlights, maybe he wants to duplicate this pregame meal next week.
Whatever it is, guaranteed he will ask for the exact same thing each and every week as long as he continues to run like that. Sometimes it's that simple, partner.
Yeah.
And
you know how superstitious these guys can be.
Oh, there's no doubt, right? If you put your left sock on first and you have this kind of game, you'll keep doing it. In this case, let's investigate that pregame meal. We might need some of that.
Yeah, right. It's working. Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that. Shorten your distance as well.
180. 180. We're good. 180. What's up?
Throwing on 2nd down. Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead will grow by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Ricky.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Defense, let's go.
Coleman now. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 30.
Here we go. Wait, eat.
Hey, eat. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. You might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. The Niners on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And the Raiders have got him. Maurice Hurst able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Comes the 49ers punter now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Powerful running. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And possession will switch hands.
Not one halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurt him before the game. He was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Check. Lucky.
From the gun, it's Carr. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce. It's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And he'll out.
180. Mike's by 4. Hey. Watch twist.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Here we go.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider 1st.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Exit. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15.
That's a big day.
180. We're good.
On 2nd and 7, Carr to the end zone, but knocked away and in. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Carr. He's got his man. It's Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect.
Down. We waiting. 54 Mike. I got him. That's it.
Here's Carr.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. It's been a long day for you.
And this one caught along the sideline, but they say
It is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
on second down now. It's Jacobs, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. On the ground, Richard. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. The 49ers now going to use the first of their It's a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Carlson able to this one through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team.
They got to get to the line quickly.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo, his throw incomplete.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Here's Coleman on the draw. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Right now I'm just wondering where they turn on offense, Charles. I know we're not in the 4th quarter, but second quarter haven't scored and struggling to move the ball.
I don't think they abandoned the run game totally, but maybe you change up your tempos. Maybe you go a little bit faster. Try and catch them back on their heels a little bit.
The 49ers punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he fields it cleanly. 12 yards on the return that time.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Carr now on 1st down. Jones has it. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
A guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. To throw again on second down. Carr drops this off to Richard. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports halftime report. This one, maybe not the hard-fought battle many had hoped for. This has been blowout city thus far, but still more football to be played. Who knows what could happen as we send you right back out to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive.
Here we go. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. 4 down. Check. Check 26.
This is Coleman.
Go. Ready. Run.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now these guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel, and he'll be out of bounds.
He came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken at about the 14. Broken tackle. A good return there, 17 yards. Speech is like.
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Mike down. Blue 80. Mike's 5-4.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You.
That's it.
They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs, and able to push forward for right around 3. Last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Bring it. Bring it.
To throw his car. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And here he'll be
brought in. Offense nowadays.
185. Watch 54.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
They find some open field here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
180.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch twist. Blue 80.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to it.
Live to fight another down.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Down. Right there. 180. 180. We're good. 180. That's it.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Carlson on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Sure gets a base hit and he's on base. They bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he'll
Run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 27, Garoppolo. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it, and the Raiders pick it up. There he goes left side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Credit the sack to Jonathan Hankins.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
They need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. You put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Garoppolo now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. A first down run, not going to get them.
Hands, they can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end Kittle. And he'll be
target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Mike, here we go. 180! I'm coming!
On the draw play, Coleman. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? Come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Garoppolo, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Running left, Coleman on the toss. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. 14 yards. And the 49ers able to get this back to some measure of respectability.
I can't help it, partner. I love backs who have a lot of burst.
Yeah, they ran the toss play. By the way, sometimes you'll hear toss and pitch used interchangeably, but that was the toss.
Well, for me, a toss, quarterback takes the snap, turns around, tosses it to
like
the tailback.
Like an egg underhand.
Yeah, like an egg underhand, really with 2 hands. And a pitch, usually like you're running an option-type play, and you pitch it out there to the trailing back.
Goes end over end like a field goal. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time
positive.
we have to leave the booth.
A nice burst there as they'll get about.
Defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Switch.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Carr. He'll swing this one out to Richard. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
Last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down, threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary, incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Oakland. James now to return. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Niners will go on offense.
They're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? We'll see what they decide to do.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. 5th catch of the game for him there. Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create. Play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 40.
20!
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo connects with Kittle underneath. And he's down.
Moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely.
Really solid effort for him right now. Third quarter, already 4 touchdown passes. How many can he get here?
That remains to be seen, but I know one thing. You and I will be here to watch, and I'm not going anywhere. With what he's doing in this contest.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Darren Waller, 95 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football.
Keep playing hard.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They've got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. And Sanford.
My offense right here. The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy solid gain on that play.
Ready? Watch tight end. 4 down, 4 down.
From the 31, Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
And that's exactly what he did.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Coleman. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
180! 59. Here we go, here we go.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be... These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The rookie there defensively to knock it away, Trayvon Mullen.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Taking it about the 16. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new...
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage.
Like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Carr now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And some space here. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Tevin Coleman and the rest of the offense making their way back out. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen. They see the blocks happen. They feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good. To get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go. Slack 80!
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders. 23 yards the pickup there. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
59, Mike the 59. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Hey, go, go.
7 yards. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And they will only muster a yard here to
control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Oh, yeah. Here we go again. Here we go again.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Even.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And nowhere to fit that football in.
Credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. He's going to go for it all. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, 34 yards. And the Niners, they eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Now Gold for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or two.
He's hoping for more. The cherry on top.
Home.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
On 2nd and 7. Carr throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Okay, Betty, I see you.
That was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 4. Carr gives to Richard.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Down. 180. Mike's 56. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. K'Wan Williams, the one that gets no reason to lighten up now.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Rip right. Rip right. What's that? 54. Mike's 54.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jacobs now. Another truck. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that, plus 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Carr. High throw, but he makes the catch. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Right there, 54 Mike. Woo-hoo! What's up?
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do it.
Mike, check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. The kick by Carlson is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
On the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now this one complete on the slant route.
Manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field.
Let's run after the catch.
Here we go.
Garoppolo on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they'll get 9 there.
All that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down.
They got a completion there, but that's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, very, hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more on the passing play.
Here we go. 180.
I got it. Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
The best play callers in any league know how to break their tendencies. They study themselves, they self-scout, and they realize most of the time you don't call a draw play on 1st and 10. So every so often you insert that play.
Here we go. 180.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll go dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. 17 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right?
Just turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run it with Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
180. 180. We're good. We're good. 180.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Let's go.
Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play.
Totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
You got him. You got him.
It's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, it's Jacobs, and he'll go down at the 28.
Offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. On first down, it's Jacobs. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of
180. 56, right there, 56.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.